And a special thanks and shout out to Community Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Bloomington, Indiana for allowing me to come out and film this 1997 Oldsmobile Aurora. Hello everyone. Today let's take a detailed, in-depth walk-around look at this very nice and very well-equipped 1997 Oldsmobile Aurora. And this generation of Aurora is my favorite of this model, and this one is in the very nice medium green metallic paint with a light beige leather interior and genuine burl walnut trim. After much research and development, the Aurora went into production on January 24, 1994, and was released for the 1995 model year. Early design work on what would become the Aurora began as early as the late 1980s and manifested itself with the 1989 engineering concept known as the Oldsmobile Tube Car, designed by Bud Chandler. Beyond the overall similar shape of the tube car, featured many detailed elements that were later found on the production automobile, including full-width tail lamps, wraparound rear windshield, and frameless windows. The Auroras are front-wheel drive and are powered by the Cadillac Northstar Beige 4-liter 90-degree dual-overhead cam 32-valve L47 V8 engine. They create 250 horsepower at 5,600 RPM and 260 pound-feet of torque at 4,400 RPM. The Auroras can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 8.1 seconds and 0 to 100 miles per hour in 21.9 seconds. They'll reach a quarter mile in 16 seconds at 88 miles per hour and a top speed of 135 miles per hour. The sole available transmission was a 4-speed 4T80E turbo Hydra-matic, electronically controlled, automatic with normal and power shift modes. The Aurora became the high-end sports sedan of Oldsmobile, powered by the 4-cam 32-valve 4-liter V8, supplanting the Oldsmobile Tornado Coupe, and eventually the Oldsmobile 98 in the lineup. Around the rear, the Aurora is highly styled with the dramatic full-width wraparound tail lamps and wraparound back glass. The license plate housing is integrated neatly in the middle of the bumper housing, with reverse lights mounted to either side and Euro-inspired red reflectors styled as rear fog lamps, a feature that wouldn't appear until the second generation model in 2001. Down below, graphite trim frames and finishes a dual wide oval tipped exhausts. Looking at the profile of Aurora, our car is iconic with its sleek and low design, pillarless doors, and low 5.6-inch ground clearance, accented by a 205.4-inch overall length and symmetrical front and rear overhangs. Along the side are the aerodynamically styled rearview mirrors. The Aurora features MagnaSteer magnetic variable assist speed-sensitive power steering. Wheels are 16 by 7-inch silver-painted 6-spoke aluminum alloys and feature 235/60R16 Goodyear Assurance Comfort Tread touring tires. Brakes are 4-wheel disc brakes and work in conjunction with ABS and electronic traction control. Up front, the Aurora was unlike any other Oldsmobile in the lineup, which is exactly what engineers wanted. The Aurora was styled with unique flush-mounted clear lens headlamps and integrated turn indicators that work in conjunction with the low-mounted high-intensity cornering lamps. The sleek aluminum hood forms almost seamlessly to the front bumper with a stylized A logo with no Oldsmobile badges appearing on the exterior. With a low-mounted air intake creating a dramatic grille-less front appearance, a styling feature that would later find its way to all Oldsmobile vehicles. Graphite trim houses the high-intensity halogen fog lamps. Alright, let's take a look inside. As one would expect, the Aurora interior is very nicely crafted with high quality materials, soft touch finishes, and burl wood trim. This vehicle features two-tone leather interior with lots of illumination and chrome accents. You do have your door-mounted air vents, power windows and power door locks, along with power mirrors. You've also got an 8-way power driver and passenger seat, various lumbar supports for the upper middle cushion and the lower cushion, 2-stage heated seats, and 2-driver memory. The seats in the Aurora are orthopedically designed, very nice and supportive, with adjustable head restraints that adjust up and for tilt. Attention to detail with the stitching is very nice. On the dash panel, you do have your power mirror controls, fog lamp controls, interior light and automatic light controls, as well as a leather-wrapped tilt steering wheel. Alright, let's pan through the interior and show a little more details. As one would expect, nice fluid, power-sensitive steering. Leather-wrapped steering wheel as stated before. And you do have climate controls for temperature and fan speed. And on the right hand side, you have your audio controls. Unique multifunction control levers for the headlamps, cruise control, and turn indicators, as well as the high beams on the left. Nice, clear, easy to read instrumentation. On the right, you do have your automatic wiper controls. And down below, you have your trunk release and fuel door release. And panning over the top of the dash, as you can see, no cracks, no fades, no rips or tears. It's still in very nice shape as it was when it left the factory in 1997. You do have an onboard information center. It's very comprehensive. Behind this panel are a series of buttons that allow you to select anything from economy to fuel economy, range, speed, various trip computer functions for engine, your destination computers, and your current date. You also have the ability to reset the information. And moving down, you do have dual zone climate control. It is automatic climate control. The passenger control controls air temperature on the door. You do have a digital readout screen that displays both cabin temperature and outside temperature. And LED lights display the position of the fan speed. Moving down, twin positional air vents. The only time the Oldsmobile logo appears is on the radio. It is an AM/FM CD player. And just forward of the shift lever is a burl walnut trim area with a cigarette lighter, the ashtray, and a 12-volt power point. Nicely styled leather wrapped shift knob. And up front you do have twin front cup holders. They lock into place. And you do have a nice amount of storage in the center armrest. It is illuminated. And overhead you do have an automatic dimming rearview mirror. You've also got overhead map lamps. Also integrated in that panel is the sunroof control. You've also got a 3-channel home link and universal garage door opener. And the sun visors do fold down to reveal a vanity mirror with illumination. And the lights are adjustable in intensity. The sun visors fold out, and you also have slide-out extensions, as well as a secondary visor. You'll also have spring-loaded assist handles. Alright, let's take a look at the rear seat. As one would expect, the rear seat is just as nice as the front seat, with a nice attention to detail, soft touch materials, and two-tone treatment, as well as genuine burl trim. You do have power window switches and individual ashtrays with cigar lighters, or 12-volt power points if you so choose. The rear seat is very nice and spacious. It is a single bench seat. It does not fold. It does feature integrated head restraints. Nice sculpted appearance with 3-point shoulder belts on the outboard seats. You do have a fold-down center armrest, which does feature dual cup holders, a small amount of storage, and of course the lid opens up to reveal even more storage. In lieu of a split folding seat, you do have a fold-down trunk pass-through. Rear seat passengers do have nice visibility, overhead assist handles, rear lighting. You've also got positional air vents and seat back map pockets. open the trunk, just press the trunk release button on the dashboard, and the trunk will open up. As you can see, the trunk is very nice and spacious. It is fully lined and fully carpeted. It also features illumination. It does feature a decent lift-over height, however, due to the high bumper. But overall storage is very nice. Luggage capacity is 16.1 cubic feet. You do have a fuel door release lever in the event of a power failure. And underneath the floor mat, you do have a compact spare tire with jack and tools. Overall, very nice luggage area. Alrighty, and this does conclude our in-depth walk-around look at this very nice and very well-equipped 1997 Oldsmobile Aurora. We hope the review was informative, and as always, thanks for watching.